What are some of the labels that you've worked with?
Yeah, I've let me see. So I got a.
You mentioned earlier you started with Southland.
I know a lot of mostly every motherfucker in the game. I know him, but up to this day, like I don't want to say a free agent, but I'm my own manager and I run my own shit. I'm independent, but I originally, like, I'm an original Southland gangster. I started out with Southland, and
that was back when late 90s.
99, 2000, or the first Southland Gangster CD. Me and the homie Mr. D, shout out to homie Mr. D, Southland Gangsters. We put out some shit in 2000 called Beware the Blue. The homie Mr. D showed me a lot of love, and we homies to this day. A lot of motherfuckers, he's a solid ass homie, dog. I've lost a lot of motherfuckers come and go, but.
How'd you guys link up?
I met him at a car show once. I was actually with Capone. I met Capone in jail and shit. When we got out, we was trying to do some shit, so we went to a few shows together. Capone brought his first CD out, Capone and the Southsiders and shit. So when I first met Capone, he was a whole different person. And the homies that were around him, he had some real G's that had his back. I was one of them. But I won't get too much into detail, but shit changes. Money changes motherfuckers, you know what I mean? So anyways, that was one of the first shows that the High Power camp invited me to. I was supposed to be part of High Power. I was supposed to be the other half of High Power. When Capone first made his little website, it was me and him that started High Power. And then he made some little shit called it was like a little biography. Yeah, Capone met OGS in trouble in the LA County Jail. That's where they started High Power with the whoop. Now, I ain't trying to gain no fame off that shit, but that was the real. I remember that shit. But then that fool took it off. But you know, shit changes. His head changed, and for whatever it was, you know, we're not enemies and shit, but we weren't seeing eye to eye. I didn't feel like I was getting put on the back burner because I could have did more shit for myself at the time, but
you don't rely on anyone.
Yeah, pushing. That's what I'm about to say. Like when I went to go see what's up with him, and I went to his hood. I moved over there. I know all his homies. He got some real homies, a couple homies. You know, too many names and shit. I didn't put in work with some of them. I know where they live and all that shit. But when it came down to men, the people that really started this shit, it was supposed to be me and him. I ain't trying to take no credit for it. Like I don't get no. The fuck I'm gonna get out of that? Oh, I'm the other part of High Power. I always had it in my mind, like, I gotta get my own shit. But at the moment, that was my little foot in the door. Like, let me fuck with this fool. Cause when I got out of jail, he came to see me with the homie Lil Dreamer. It's my boy, shout out Lil Dreamer. They came to my pad and shit. And I slid up some beats. And we were supposed to do some shit. And he brought out his first CD. I came out in the video, the Southside thing. I met a few people through him, but I just, you know, I ain't hating. More power to him and shit, but he did his thing.
Business end of it didn't work out.
Yeah, but the way he went about his shit, he did it his way. I just would have did shit different. Like, cause I'm on some more hardcore shit. I'm not saying Capone's this or that, you know, but there's a difference, you know what I mean? I just feel like my style is more hardcore than his, you know what I mean? He's done his thing and he's had.